first time in my life, I realized I wasn't as happy as I was supposed to be, even though I'd just accomplished this major goal. I'd published academic papers, I had a promising career ahead of me, I was supposed to be happy. But I started to doubt my parents' advice. And I thought, you know what? I better ask myself those questions. What am I supposed to do? And what am I supposed to be? Yeah, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to be? Well, after thinking about it for a while, I realized I wanted to help people. I wanted to make a difference in this world. So I took a job in the pharmaceutical industry. And one thing led to another, and one promotion led to another. And I was doing really rewarding work. Plus, I had the corporate job, the house, 3 kids, and the minivan. Way to go, that Mercedes is still in the works. Well, I guess I'd made it according to society standards. And I realized I was living that life that my parents told me I should follow in order to become successful and be happy. But one day, in the frenzy of getting ready in the morning for work, my daughter looks up at me with these sad blue eyes, oh my gosh. And in a quivering voice, she says, "Mommy, why do I have to go to the babysitters again today?" Oh my gosh, it just broke my heart. Everything around me just turned into a blur and time stood still, and I heard myself saying out loud, "What the heck am I doing? Is this really the life that makes me and my family happy?" Well, I realized that I was trading time for dollars. My kids were growing up without me while I was working late hours and traveling a lot. I realized I'm missing out on those cherished childhood moments that no amount of money could ever buy back. So for the second time in my life, I asked myself those questions. What am I supposed to be, and what am I supposed to do? But this time I added the phrase, to make me happy. Yeah. Well, it was pretty clear pretty quick because I wanted time freedom, obviously, because I want to spend more time with my kids. So what was I going to do? What do you think I did? I quit. Yes. Yep, I quit. Just threw it all out the door. Maybe, in hindsight, I should have had a backup plan or, thought about it a little bit more. But you know what? I had to be free to be with my children as they were growing up. Oh, that meant so much to me. Free to travel for pleasure, not for work. I traveled everywhere, I swear to God. And we really wanted to just be free to do what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, and where I wanted to do it. A tall order, but hey, I could do it. Well, I also realized that I had to stop what I was doing because I realized that now I needed to not follow what others had been dictating to me as the way that I could achieve my success and happiness, right? Yeah. I had to define happiness for myself. I had to define happiness for myself. Yes. Well, and I also realized that I could no longer ignore a creative side that I have. I had to finally honor that. I love painting, I love photography, I love graphic design, I love a ton of things that are creative. What was I doing in the sciences? I don't know, following my parents' dreams. So, but then I had some reservations because, put up your hand if you've ever heard the word starving artist. Yeah. Well, I'd heard it enough times to start believing it. So it didn't also help that my parents, with their wise words, kept saying to me, Elke, you can't make money being creative. You have to get a, help me out here, real job. Real job. Oh yeah, real job. Well, I had the real job. And I wasn't happy. I had to finally follow my heart. I had to finally follow my heart against all odds and obstacles. And of course, so I did. Well, as I started this new journey 10 years ago, I realized I can make money online being creative. Yeah. Now, of course, there were obstacles in the way, such as people not trusting the internet. Yeah, it was only 10 years ago, right? But this one lady, she sent me all of her personal information, including her credit card information. Why? She wanted me to buy the thing that I was selling on an e-commerce platform. She didn't trust the website. Well, so here's the irony of it. I still had to use her credit card and her information to buy it off the website. Thankfully, times have changed. And I'm happy to say that I now have the perfect online business. I work when I want, where I want, and I make as much money as I want. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I built my business up slowly, and I set it up properly. But now I work, and here it is, 4 hours a week, actually a month. Yep, 4 hours a month. And here's the other kicker, to maintain my 7-figure business. Yeah, thank you. I'm proof that it's possible to do what you love, have time freedom, and be financially free. I own a beautiful house on the water. I paid for my 3 kids' education, and I go on month-long trips all around the world. But none of that's really important. What's the most important and the most valuable to me is time. I now have time. Time to be with my children as they were growing up. Time to take care of loved ones when they were sick. Time to do the things that matter the most to me in my life, like giving back and empowering others. Yes, and the best part of all of this, I didn't need my PhD to be successful at this business. Yeah. So I've learned the hard way that I have to listen to my heart and not society's rules or anyone else's plans. And that's the only way that I can achieve happiness. Thank you.